Konnichiwa, konbanwa, genki desu ka? Welcome to the Shiseido J-Beauty Show. I'm your host, Candice Kumai. The Shiseido J-Beauty Show. Today we'll be talking about my favorite topic, Japanese wellness essentials. So growing up as a kid in San Diego, my mother started taking me to Japan when I was 5 years old. I remember vividly the bullet train, praying with the monks in Kyoto, going down south to a small island named Kyushu, where my grandfather and grandmother hailed in Beppu, Japan. I started to fall in love immediately with one ingredient that is the epitome of Japanese wellness, miso paste. I will teach you today how to utilize Japanese wellness essentials as beauty integrated into your life, and how and why Japanese women may age very gracefully. Well, first and foremost, most Japanese women wake up early in the morning. They make their tea. Matcha tea is an essential. This is an ingredient made out of Japanese green tea leaves. We call them sencha. They are shade grown, then they are harvested, steamed, dried, and ground on a stone. There's also a lot of matcha latte powders out there that I love utilizing in my beauty routine as well. I'm gonna show you how to make my favorite matcha every morning. This is my chawan, and this is my chasen, and these are the two items you will need to make matcha in the morning. I add a little bit of korage. This is Japanese collagen powder. My mother always says, you know, collagen's so popular now, but we've been using korage forever. This is truly antioxidant, L-theanine, collagen heaven. We're gonna add a little bit of water that has been boiled and then cooled to 175, 185 degrees Fahrenheit. You will need to cool it off, otherwise you will get very bitter green tea. You will move your whisk into an M and N motion until you have a perfectly poised cup of matcha. Hold your chawan bowl from the bottom only, or the bottom and the side only. Smell, enjoy the aroma, meditate, breathe, and then take a sip. Oishi. When you're ingesting, the whole leaf like matcha is full of antioxidants, L-theanine, which helps you to stay calm and focused at the same time. Second, when we think about Japanese culture, we're synonymous with certain foods that we eat and consume every day that keep us beautiful. Miso paste is used frequently. It is fermented soybean paste. It is great for digestion. It helps with glowing skin. It keeps you healthy, vibrant, and your immune system boosted. These are Umeboshi Plums. They are tiny little plums, very similar to apricots. They are harvested when they are green, and then they are pickled to become very sour. They have great antibacterial health benefits, and my grandfather used to tell people, don't pick the umeboshi in the local koen park. And then he would look and make sure everybody was gone and then pick them all. Wakame, seaweed, also known as kombu nori. It has many different forms and examples. Seaweed is so good for women that need more of a super nutrient boost. It's low in calories, it's high in iodine. It will help to keep your skin radiant, hydrated. I highly recommend weaving it into your diet, especially into salads, as much as you can. Lastly, I'm gonna talk a little bit about shrooms. Maitake mushrooms, bunashimeji mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms. These are just a few of the dozens of varieties out there that are popular in Japanese cuisine. They derive major health and beauty benefits for the skin. Try different flavors, and don't be so into the westernization of mushrooms when the Japanese have been eating foods like this for thousands of years. Now we're moving into some of my favorite ways to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. I'm gonna show you guys how I utilize a couple of tricks before I go on to set. We're always doing something crazy, and this is how I keep it up. These are Benefiance Wrinkle Resist Pure Retinol Express Smoothing Eye Mask. So this is used in the morning or at night. I do these like I did last night because you'll see immediate results, so please take a picture for TikTok. The reason why I really believe this is one of the higher quality brands out there is because you're getting retinol directly to your under eye. So you're gonna leave these on for 15 minutes. One of my colleagues calls this a steam press for the face. So say you're really in a pinch and you don't have time for facials, you don't have money to go and get skincare routines done, you can utilize these also on those little smile lines here that you start getting as you age. And what you can do is you can also recycle these here or do these here. Sometimes I wear these overnight. I don't know if that's privy to the practice, but I just do whatever I want. 15 minutes later, we've seen a lot of face masks and masks pop up lately, and this is one of my favorites because you can use this in two parts. So say you're in a rush or you really just want to put something on the bottom half because your makeup's all done. This is number 1 for Shiseido's Benefiance Pure Retinol Intensive Revitalizing Face Mask. This is for the lower half of your face. So this goes right around the jawline. Smooth it out. Give it a light press. And this is really good for those fine lines and wrinkles. This is number 2. This is a really great way to scare off what we call in Japan a dorobo, a thief or a robber. After about 15 minutes, intensive repair, recovery, and loads of moisture. One way to really protect, and lastly on our Japanese wellness essentials list, is going to be our sunscreen stick with SPF 50. Shiseido has really focused on their sun care routine, and that means extra protection. So along with the glow that you get from the eye mask, the face mask, from consuming really delicious Japanese health and wellness ingredients, you'll continue to stay radiant throughout your years. If I told you how old I was turning this year, you probably wouldn't believe me because I use the Shiseido sunscreen stick. It is really important to understand where products come from, learn about the history and culture of a product. Is it really Japanese beauty? Are the founders from Japan? Japanese beauty means that it has come from the motherland and that we embrace the culture and heritage of where our ancestors come from. This is very important. Thank you, Shiseido, for your 150 years of dedication to authentic Japanese beauty. And to the authority of Japanese beauty, Shiseido, we thank you for your innovation on science and technology through wellness and beauty. Don't forget where you come from as well, and embrace other people's cultures and appreciate them. Until next time, これからよろしくお願いします。じゃあね、ありがとう。